Y'all get me a bonus day. I'm supposed to be taking a break today, but here we are. Let's talk this Bland extension real quick. Let's talk this Bland extension real quick. You know, let's see who's in here with a brother. Mm-hmm. King of Troll, what's up, Kenny? Chill. What's good with you? Chill. We ain't even get started. Y'all already got the jokes going. IHOP bathroom, what's goody? That name's still legendary. IHOP bathroom is the most craziest creation of a name. I ain't gonna hold you, but it is what it is. It's unique. So I rock with it. What's going on? DeCarrier Moore, what's goody? Brandon Comey, my dog. What's my dog? What's going on? What's going on? Lord Nova, Ray Ray, what's going on? Droku Ninja, what's going on? Reese, what's goody? What's goody? Brandy, what's good? What's good? My people's in here. Kendrick Johnson. Yeah, I wasn't even supposed to be in here neither, Brandy. Y'all getting a bonus. I ain't expecting to pay DaRon Bland, but I can't ignore it. I can't ignore it because I feel like it's deeper than just DaRon Bland's contract. But I'm gonna let y'all fill up the stream a little bit. Hit the like button as y'all come in. 101 people in here really quickly. Really, really quickly. Appreciate y'all. Within a minute, 100 of y'all tapped in. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. DJ Sam, my dog. What's goody? How are y'all feeling today? How are y'all feeling today? The day before, some of us got off. Some people got to work tomorrow. Anybody got to work? I'm sorry. It happens. Sorry you got to go in there and do your thing. I'm a chill. I actually was grilling before I came up here, doing a quick little white tea, nothing too crazy, and was like, let me go talk to the people real quick, and then I'm going to go back to grilling because that's what I was doing today, But we here, though. We are here. Who else in here? I hear T Sizzler's next. Yeah, man. Sign Tyler Smith, man. He deserves his bag. Brandon Aubrey deserves his bag. We have the money to do it, y'all. We now have the money to do it. I'm not gonna come in here talking about the player that went to Green Bay. This isn't a day about talking about him specifically. But I will say this. Some of the players we might have had to move off of become a lot easier to sign. Can we agree on that? Can we agree on that? You know what I'm saying? Some of the players that might have been harder to figure out how to sign because you would have had 100-something million tied up in Dak, CD, and Micah or Michael, as Jerry like to call him. We ain't got to worry about that no more because they made the decision. So now we got the extra money. Hopefully, they not only sign the players that deserve their bag, they go and get some other players to add to it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. Shout out to my brother Darnell Lamar. Appreciate you, bro. Member for 4 months, CFT Cartel. Message salute, bro. Mad respect. Let's get this season started. Ready to see what this team is overall. I agree. I'm gonna let that sit up there a little bit. DeCarrier Moore, feeling great. I work tomorrow, but I'm getting time and a half, so I'm lit. Oh, you good? Get that bag. I'm right back to work on Tuesday. Get that bag. Sign George Pickens. That's a fact. Get George Pickens signed, but I feel like there's an order of operations. I don't think they're gonna jump no players. If you do this right, George Pickens gets his bag, he's happy, but the players that's been here putting in work get their bag. I'm going to say this. Can we say this in the chat real quick? Congratulations to DaRon Bland. Put that in the chat for me really quickly if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Put congratulations to DaRon Bland. Also, there's 151 people in here. Hit the like button for me. Get it to 100 likes, please. Get it to 100 likes. We about 48 away. But I do want to say congrats to DaRon Bland. He deserves his flowers. I've been critical of DaRon Bland. I was one of the people that said DaRon Bland don't need to worry about where he playing at, trying to focus on his bag. He just need to lock in and play. Lock in and play. Stop focusing on if you're a nickel or if you're outside corner because you're trying to get your bag. Now, it's easy for me to say because it ain't my money I'm playing around with. And I know DaRon Bland's like, listen, man, I'm trying to get paid as much as possible because I'm trying to take care of my family. We just seen somebody obviously sit out because they're trying to take care of theirs. $2 super chat from my dog. A game 4687. Jerry getting KO'd if I ever see him in person. Damn, you dropping Jerry? That was a salute for the $2 super chat. He started off fire emoji. The first super chat is crazy. That's the type of day we on. You dropping Jerry with the hands? I'm not mad at Bland getting his extension. Bland gave us a discount. Bland gave us a team-friendly deal. You know what I'm saying? Let me do this really quickly. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this really quickly. Just in case, because I know everyone is mad at the contract. Because I know how we are as Cowboys fans. We get mad easily. So let's go ahead and pull up some contracts, look at how much people's being paid and stuff like that, so we can discuss this and it makes more sense. That's cool with you? That's cool with me. Let me bring that up real quick. Hold on. Let me bring that up real quick, you know? All right. Put me on the screen too. Put me on the screen too. Let me see. Hold on. Can you see it? Hold on. I got to make myself smaller because you couldn't see the full effect. All right. Top paid corners in the league, right? Top paid corners in the league. DJ saying, I see that big, humongous super chat you just dropped. Let me go ahead and read that real quick before I make my point. Y'all throw some umbrellas, whatever y'all got to do in the chat. DJ saying coming through with the big dough. $30 super chat off the rip. Fire emojis, umbrellas. He making it rain in here. I appreciate you, Rome. I'm glad we signed Bland, but we still need a running back. We do need a running back. Sign the rest now. Sign the rest of the players, and I'm going to make my point. And yes, I would love another running back. I know I keep saying I think Javonte got a little bit in the tank. I think Jadon Blue will mature if we give him the proper time, like we let Tony Pollard mature. I don't know what I'm getting out of Miles Sanders anymore, and that's what makes me scared. Because we're Javonte Williams or bust away. I'm not putting the season on Jadon Blue's back. Not me. So go get me another back I can lean on. And then in a year or two, you let Jadon Blue do what he can this year, but not depending on him. In a year or two, maybe he can take over. In a year or two, maybe he can take over. I see a couple of messages. Hold on. I'm gonna get to both. Let me star them. Appreciate you, DJ saying that $30 super chat was fire. I appreciate you. Thank you, bro. I appreciate y'all showing us some love too. Back to my point. Y'all see the top corners paid in the league. Sauce Gardner. I know nobody call him a mod, but Sauce Gardner, $30 million a year. Derek Stingley, $30 million a year. JC Horn. That is where I start to feel like this makes more sense. Patrick Surtain is underpaid. Patrick Surtain should be $30 million a year. Patrick Surtain getting $24 million a year. They're getting a big discount. DaRon Bland getting $23 million a year. DaRon Bland, the corners that are given that when you're within a $5 million range, please follow me. Please pay attention to me. Because I know some of y'all might think I'm bugging. But I feel like when you're within a $5 million range, now hear me? 250 people in here. Appreciate y'all. Where we at on a like count? Can I get a like count? We at 95. Come on, don't do me like that. We 5 away. Can we get it to 150 likes, please? Last 50 people that jumped in here, just hit the like button for me. We got 96 likes, man. I need 54 more likes. 150 likes, and we'll move from there. My point is, when you within a $5 million range, that's your pocket. DaRon Bland, $23 million a year in the second tier of corners. That's second tier corners money. You could say it's top corner money. Top corner money is $30 million. But JC Horn making 25, JC Horn ain't done nothing. This is all projection. JC Horn, when he's on the field, has been really good, but he's off the field. Your best ability is availability. Right? Patrick Surtain, like I said, underpaid. Jalen Ramsey, his age worries me. For $21 million, would you want to pay Jalen Ramsey? Because DaRon is making 23. And I feel like at this stage of their career, DaRon is close to equivalent. AJ Terrell, 20. Denzel Ward, Marshawn Lattimore, Marlon Humphrey. Then you got our other corner, Trayvon Diggs at 19, which is a steal at this point. A absolute steal. Trayvon Diggs is out of the top 10 in money. This team was going to be carried by the pass rush, right? This team was going to be carried by the pass rush and by splash plays from the corners. We have shifted our focus since we traded away the player that now plays in Green Bay, which is we traded away Micah. And we're trying to build a more sound at all levels defense instead of just we need splash plays. That's what I think is happening. I think this is more about sound play at every level than instead of Micah create disruption and hopefully we can get a pick or generate a pressure or get a sack. We was a splash play defense. I think we're trying to become a bend but don't break, concise defense. Maybe not top in the league, but maybe we can, because we was like 30th last year, 31st or something like that. Can we get to 15? Can we get to 15? I got a $2 super chat for my dog, Glenn White. Shout out to Glenn. That's my dog. Been a channel member for a minute. $23 million per year is a hell of a discount. I think it is a hell of a discount. I do. DJ says that I agree Jerry need to get his ass beat. I feel you. But I appreciate you for that super chat, Glenn. $5 super chat from my dog, Beat My Money. We got our shoes, as boss would say. Kenny Clark is a dog. I saw boss's breakdown. Kenny Clark is a dog. Kenny Clark is 100% a dog. You feel me? Walter, I don't know what 45 million means, but salute. Calvin Richard, get the core players locked up so we can concentrate on football. A great move. That was my point I was leading towards. That was my point I was leaning towards. Thank you for that super chat. Getting our players locked up. This is a turn the page move. It's timing. Don't let nobody fool you into thinking, you know what I'm saying, that this was we couldn't pay DaRon Bland because of Micah Parsons. Please don't tell me any of y'all believe that. They were literally talking to DaRon Bland's agent during training camp. Y'all should be familiar with that because it's mad people covering it. Y'all remember, it was like reported. They're talking to DaRon Bland agent during training camp. This deal was happening no matter what. This deal was put on pause because they probably didn't want to sign Bland before Micah. It probably looked crazy. Let's just wait. I thought they would do it to be petty, but it got way too petty. Obviously, he's not here no more. But I think what happened was they put it on pause, and then obviously what happened. And now it's like, yo, this is the turning of the page. We're focusing on who's here. Whether you like it or not, perception is reality. They're trying to move on. Like I've been saying for the last day or so, we got to turn the page and move on. We can kick and scream and talk about what ifs with Micah and, you know, who getting paid and why this person didn't get paid and, you know, it should have went this way and all this extra stuff. It ain't going to matter. What is the end game? The way I feel about it is they should have got it done. They didn't. He's gone. They should have got it done. You don't let that type of player leave, but he's gone. So you turn the page by focusing on your core players. Brandon Aubrey should be up soon. Tyler Smith should be up soon. You should be able to lock all these players up because $47 million a year, you can pay a lot of people when you break it down in the yearly. Because this isn't like when you get the franchise tag cap hits where it's 40 million here. No, you know contracts don't work like that. But you should be able to relatively easily sign Tyler Smith. Literally after that deal, now I need to see what the cap is after we signed DaRon Bland. But literally the other day, we had the second most cap space in the entire NFL. That's with Lamb and Dak signed and Osa signed. So now we got Bland. We're going to lock up, like I said, lock up Tyler Smith, right? And Brandon Aubrey. Those should be the two people that's up next. Lock up Tyler Smith and Brandon Aubrey. We got Ferg locked in, right? And then after those two, like I was saying earlier, after those two, we almost to 300 people in here too. I appreciate y'all. Almost to 300 people in here too. Actually, we do got 300, 153 likes. Now it's time to get the 200 likes. Hold on, got a super chat from Glenn White. $2 super chat. My dog Glenn, Mahomes making 45, Micah making 47. That's crazy. Yeah, Mahomes' contract was crazy when it happened because it was going to be so long. But when Mahomes comes back, he'll be probably above 60 as he deserves. He'll get his money on the back, and it's Mahomes. They'll make sure they take care of him. But you're right, that is nuts. Micah making a lot of money, but that's something we don't got to deal with. Thank you for that super chat. Hold on, I got another super chat from Calvin Richards. Appreciate you. If I remember correctly, 92 Cowboys had #1 ranked defense and nobody made the Pro Bowl. That's you dropping knowledge on me. I ain't know that. I ain't know that. That's an interesting nugget. I'm not going to call us the #1 defense, Calvin Richard. They got to prove that. But I do feel like this defense is going to go out there with a chip on their shoulder because they're told that they might as well not even show up because Micah gone. So they're going to go out there with a chip on their shoulder, but they got to prove it to us. They're going to hear all week from everybody leading up to this game that we might as well not even show up because Micah gone. That's offense and defense. Y'all might as well not even show up. All right. I like that sound. I like when people doubt us. Bet. Mr. Slugger, what's goody? Big Vel 5. Rome, love the content. Keep it going. Appreciate you, man. I don't feel like the Cowboys are finished. I don't feel like the Cowboys are finished at all. That's why I did that stream yesterday. Cowboys just getting started. I'm not in here claiming Super Bowl or nothing like that because it's goofy to do that right now. That's what they want us to do. They want to push us against the wall. Like, say you going to the Super Bowl. Like, ain't nobody doing that shit. I just think that we're going to have a really good team, right? I feel like we're going to get underestimated, and I am 100% saying we're going to finish above 500. I got us making the playoffs, but I got us right now, presently, probably more of a wild card. Just being honest. But we're going to take it week to week. We're not going to try to put an exact number on it. I said I was going to do that, but I don't really need to do it. With all this craziness going on, I don't need to put an exact number of wins. I just got us finishing above 500, and I got us being a harder out than normally, that people think. No question. I feel like you pay Bland, right? You lock in an all-pro corner, and make no mistake, as much as I was down on Bland, I was more down on Bland talking about he don't want to play in a slot. Bland got his money. Bland should play one tech if they need him to. You were paid now. You got your family security. 92 million, 50 guaranteed. So if they tell you to bump into the slot, period. This is morale boosting. Trayvon Diggs coming back. DaRon Bland locked up, right? We got Elam as depth. We got Zion Childress as depth. So we good right there. Siobhan Revel can come back and take his time. Chris B, 1799. Clark and Osa are a nice duo. Finally, good DTs. I think they're a nice duo. I agree with that. Thank you for that $2 super chat, Chris B. I think Clark and Osa are a nice above average duo. That's fair. See, everybody wants you to do the over sensationalized thing. They want you to jump the gun and be like, yo, we got the top defensive tackle room in the league. I'm not really in the business of doing that right now. I think Kenny Clark is a very above average 1 tech / 3 tech. Kenny Clark is a dog. Am I here to say he better than Dexter Lawrence or Jalen Carter or some shit that rivals one? I'm not here. Come on, y'all. Kenny Clark is a dog. He's no nonsense. He's about his business. He's a consummate veteran. I'm happy to have him on this team. Oso Digizua is somebody I want to ascend because we paid him too. So show up for me, Osa. You now have a dog next to you, and you got a veteran behind you in Solomon Thomas. You were set up for success. Osa got to hold up his end of the bargain. $10 super chat from Ernest Huntley. Appreciate you. Ernest just dropped 10 to show love. Appreciate you, Ernest. Thank you for that super chat, man. Thank you for the support, bro. Titan Omega Music, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Been with me for a minute. What's good, Rome? This might be the first time in a long time where the Cowboys coming into the season with zero expectations. That's a great point. Right now, I feel like the Cowboys do got zero expectations, and I think it's a great thing. I feel like it's a great thing. We got 378 people watching, 191 likes. Now we heading towards 400 people. Let's get it to 300 likes. Last 100 people that just jumped in here, hit the like button for me. But I agree, we got low expectations or none. There were people 2 weeks ago with Micah Parsons saying we was going to win 2 games. With Micah Parsons. Everybody had us missing the playoffs with Micah Parsons. Y'all got to realize that. With all of the additions, all of the changes we made, with Micah playing, they had us missing the playoffs. So what I'm not going to do is allow anybody to say, yo, y'all had a stacked team. We knew y'all was going to be good. I'm not going for none of that shit. I'm keeping receipts. I think we're going to be good because I'm a Cowboys fan. Y'all think we're going to be good because y'all Cowboys fans. The media and our rivals have already been calling us trash. I'm not going to allow them to have revisionist history later. I'm not. Stick to your points. Stand on your business. If you think we trash, we trash. But on Thursday, when you're in a dogfight and you're like, damn, this team way better than I thought, I don't want to hear it. The Eagles been talking like they better blow us out. Well, y'all better hold up y'all end of the bargain. Y'all better beat us by 30. Because if we go in there and y'all go toe-to-toe with us and y'all squeak out with a late field goal victory or some shit like that, that's a win for the Cowboys. Y'all the defending Super Bowl champions, and y'all just blew the Chiefs off the earth. Y'all supposed to do the same to the lowly, no playoff making Cowboys, right? Because we sweet, right? We ain't got Micah, our best player left. We ain't got a shot, right? Okay. On Thursday, line that shit up. 199 super chat from IHOP Bathroom, the legendary IHOP Bathroom. Let's go trade for an all-pro with 2 firsts. I don't know if they will, but I do think that the Cowboys will go get some players before the trade deadline because I'm a firm believer that Jerry Jones don't like to be made to feel stupid. I can't even talk. Right? Jerry Jones don't like to be made to feel stupid. Right? I appreciate y'all doing me that favor and not timing no people out. I'm paying attention to the chat. I got 2 screens up now, and I can see y'all holding it down. Let people speak their mind. Lest they get crazy, let them speak their mind. We ain't got to time everybody out. We ain't scary around here. Now, if they corny, let them know that they corny, but we ain't got time no goofiness out. Unless you spamming. If you spamming, you're going to probably get blocked. What did the defense look like without 11 last year? I got to go look. We've never – look, since Micah got here, I can't lie. We have never looked great without Micah Parsons. I am not here to say we're the addition by subtraction thing. They'd have to prove that to me. I'm not here to say we're a better team for trading a 3-time All-Pro, 4-time Pro Bowler. That's 26. Some people do that in their entire 10, 15-year career. He's done it in 4 years. You think I'm going to be like, yeah, we better off? No. But you got to get better by another way. That's where we at. We got to just get better by another way. There's teams in this league that had success without Micah Parsons too. That's my angle. The Washington Commanders, I hate to say it, they made it to a NFC Championship game without Micah Parsons. The Eagles just won the Super Bowl without a Micah Parsons. Does that me saying Micah Parsons isn't great? No, it's quite the contrary. Because Myles Garrett is phenomenal. The Browns is trash. I'm saying that there is more than one way to skin a cat. Our road to success did not just depend on 11. He was going to make it easier. But now that he's gone, okay, you went from all pro to all Madden. We playing on all Madden now. That's up to Jerry, and this is my point. if Jerry, who is the GM, Will McClay, and Stephen Jones want to be proven right, they have to be willing to go do some work. Because just hoping that Donovan Ezeraku is better than Micah Parsons is lazy. It's lazy. Just hoping that Sam Williams turns into something better than Micah Parsons is lazy. You can sign 17 defensive ends. Ain't none of them going to be him. But that don't mean you can't find a way to win. You just got to be smart. You got to attack it differently. There's not a bunch of Micahs laying around at Target. So you attack it differently. You say, okay, we're going to shore up our back end, right? We revamped our linebacker core. We're going to attack this, like I said, with concise defense at all levels. We're going to shore up the D-tackle room for the first time in a long time. At bare minimum, we got a heavy rotation edge room. We're not dependent on two people in the edge room. We're dependent on six. Fowler, Williams, Nealon, Ezeraku, James Houston, Peyton Turner. We're dependent on six. What we're going to do is run a high rotation edge rushing room and hope to get the success that the Jets was having a couple years ago. That's what Aaron White-Cotton likes to do. He likes to rotate his edge rushers, his defensive linemen, and he wants them out there with a high motor and creating violence. I did a video on Aaron White-Cotton early in the offseason. That's his motto. Heavy rotation, create violence, go out there and put in work. So Jermaine Johnson and those edge rushers up in New York that was having success, that was due to the fact that they knew they was going to be on the field playing like 15 snaps, 20 snaps due to rotation. So you can go out there and put maximum effort. You don't got to save nothing. The strategy ain't half bad, but we ain't got no other choice. We don't have no other choice. I'm not really worried about Von Miller. No disrespect. I'm not really that worried about Von Miller, but salute to him. Not presently. I'm not really, no disrespect to Von. I'm not that pressed about Von Miller. Not too worried myself. But I think that Jerry is going to 100% make it a point to go out there and do something to solidify, to validate his thought process in trading Micah. I don't know what it is, though, y'all. I would be guessing. And that should at least get you excited. Because if we sign Micah, that's just been it. Now that we have this much cap space, you see they made a move today, signing DaRon Bland. That's not a big enough move to make the fans be like, oh, okay. But if we need anything, best believe that Jerry Jones and them is about to go out of their way to get it so that they can look right. It ain't really got nothing to do with us. It's not about pleasing the fan base. It's about looking right. I don't know. You tell me who's going to win the NFC. I don't care. That's not something we in here to do, man. We in here to talk about the Eagles. That's our next game. Who going to win the NFC is just that's for a casual conversation. You put your prediction. It's an indirect way to get me to talk about the Super Bowl. I ain't doing it. Now it's time to get Tyler Smith. That's a fact. Now it's time to get Tyler Smith, Brandon Aubrey, George Pickens done. Probably in that order. Sign Tyler Smith, sign Aubrey, sign Pickens. I'll feel a lot better. It's just a shift in philosophy. It's a shift, and we got plenty of money to do all of it and not be broke. We can do all of that and still have money left over. Jerry wants to prove everyone that he's right. So he will go out of his way to do something. He will. It's a dumb way to live, but that's what we're dealing with. We got 425 people here and 237 likes. Come on, don't do me like that, y'all. Can we get to 300? Can I get 60, 63 likes? It's 425 people watching, so at least 100 of y'all jumped in here and ain't hit the like button. Do that for me, please. Georgia ain't getting done. That sounds like some bitter hate from somebody. Eagles fan, you smell Eaglish. Georgia ain't getting done. Because I don't really know why a Cowboys fan would laugh out loud after that. And if you're an Eagles fan, don't be scared, man. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of us signing George Pickens. You scared because your cornerback too looks sassy? Don't be afraid. Wishing we wouldn't sign people sounds scary. You scary? If you scared, go to church, bro. It's Sunday. Don't be afraid, though. You afraid that we gonna do something? That's scary. We're not they just signed Amari Cooper. They're not trading Mozzie and Tolbert to the Raiders. We don't even need a receiver. What? Mozzie and Tolbert to the Raiders for Cooper? No. We're not trading for Cooper. I don't even think that Jones like Cooper. Got another $5 super chat from Glenn White. Appreciate you, dog. Glenn, last year was also missing. We was also missing Diggs, D-Law, a DT, 6 other corners. Sam Williams can't compare last season to this season. We also got a ton of free agents. That's a fact. Excellent super chat, man. Appreciate you, Glenn. Excellent super chat. Excellent. I'm with you. Rome, I'm from VA. Nah. I lived in Virginia for a minute, though. I went to college in Virginia. I was born in Austin. I lived a lot of places, but I was born in Austin. Lived there till I was like, I don't know, like 5 or something like that. I got family in Chicago. I lived in I didn't grow up in Chicago fully though. Lived there for a little bit. Then I moved to the East Coast, bounced around a little bit. But no, I've been in. I did live in Virginia for like almost a decade. I went to college out there, Virginia Union. You know what I'm saying? At the Philly middle part of the schedule, it's not that bad. Now it's a little different. That's when we'll close the gap. If we're having any type of struggles, the end of the year, I feel like is when we can close some gaps. I bet they trade Diggs when fully healthy. Why would you do that? Zaire Brown? You just saying crazy things. Why would you trade Diggs when fully healthy? Why would you do that? You also just said Mozzie and Tolbert to the Raiders for Cooper. Like you saying a lot of crazy things. I probably shouldn't mean give you no ISO. But why would we trade Diggs? To make our cornerback room worse on purpose? Kyer Elam hasn't shown us that he's great in games yet. Trayvon Diggs has been an all-pro. He's fully healthy, and we going to trade him? Siobhan Revel is not ready. He's not even trusting that leg yet. So we can't depend on him. DaRon Bland, as great as he is only one person. You need 3 corners. Josh Butler's not ready. Zion Childress is ready to me, but he's still young. He's an undrafted free agent, so you worried about putting him out there. Who else we going to put out there? 2 of them dudes we just picked up last week? Nah, no, you don't trade Trayvon Diggs. After the season, if he plays a full season next year when we start figuring out this team and Siobhan Revel's probably healthy, you're probably ready to trade Trayvon Diggs. I'll agree with you. But during the season, hell no. And Diggs is going to play hard all year for anybody that thinks he won't because Diggs wants to get another bag. Diggs is 26 years old. Trayvon Diggs is 26 years old, I believe. 26, 27. He can get another contract. He's not going to go out there and put no bad tape out there. Whether he like the Cowboys or not, he's going to play hard, even if it's as an independent contractor, so he can get paid again. That's why I put him on the thumbnail. This helps Trayvon Diggs. Angie the Rebel Chick, appreciate you. 199 super chat. Toe burnt should have went with the Micah trade. Toe burnt? Tolbert? You talking about Jalen Tolbert? You know I don't like Tolbert like that, but you call that man toe burnt? That's crazy work. Thank you for that super chat, Angie. Called that man toe burnt. I can't unhear that. Toe burnt is nasty work. Called that man toe burnt. That's I can't unhear it. I can't unhear it. Yeah, Diggs is under contract till 2029. Y'all know that, right? Trayvon Diggs is under contract for a minute. Trade him? Like, no. He's a chip, an asset. Do I think we'll trade him like maybe after the year? That's possible. But right now, hell no. Absolutely not. 2028-ish. Hold on. Let me put this on the screen. Like Trayvon Diggs is here. Here. Like not for fake. For real. Y'all see that contract? Appreciate that super chat, Angie. Yeah, Trayvon Diggs is here for a minute, y'all. Like not for like seriously. This year, cap hit 12 million. Next year, cap hit 18 million. Now we're past the potential out. We can get out now. That's why I feel like you can't trade him next year because we can get out of the contract by the way it was structured. But you don't cut off an asset right now because of being petty. That's the problem. He saw Rome. He got to go. Angie is in here on fire today. Yeah, you don't just trade Diggs out of spite. Out of spite is what got us in this situation in the first place. Jerry Jones was moving out of spite and emotion. Micah was moving out of spite and emotion. That's why he was eating nachos and laying on the table. It was a lot of emotion last week. You don't drag emotion into your business. You will trick yourself out the bag. Nah, we had an emotional week. We need to move with concise thought and smarts. You don't trade Trayvon Diggs just because you're emotional. You don't cut him because you're emotional. You wait till the perfect time. If you get what you can out of him this year, allow him to get his value back up. And then if you want to trade him after the season, we'll figure it out because you have a whole season to figure out how to fill that void. But right now, you don't because if you trade him, then you're gonna try to force Revel back out there in the middle of a playoff run. No. Hell no. I don't care about the toxicity, y'all. This is not, what do y'all think this is? Do you think this is kumbaya? Everybody sit in a circle and hold hands? Everyone not gonna like each other, y'all. Last year, the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all making me say some shit I don't want to say. In the middle of last year, there are reports. You can go look this up. Came from Brandon Graham. Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown was on the rocks. They was not friendly to each other. They was beefing. Later in the year, during their Super Bowl run, AJ Brown, they asked him what was wrong the team. What's wrong with the team? He said the passing game. Well, it wasn't him. Who do you think he was talking about? He was on the sideline reading books and all that extra shit and causing all kinds of distraction. But you know what? When it's time to get on the field and get busy, he got on the field and got busy. This ain't no fairy tale, y'all. There are going to be some players that don't like each other. There's going to be players that don't like the ownership. There's going to be players that the ownership don't like too. But you got a job to do. You like everybody at your job? Be petty how? That's my point. Diggs is going to be petty how? What? Go not play good? Be petty how? How can Diggs be petty? I'm going to go out there and play bad. And what? Fuck up your NFL future because Micah gone? If Diggs plays bad, he'll never get another contract in this league. What, he going to retire? Like, what is his end game? I'm going to let people complete passes. And then we'll bench you, and then another team won't sign you. What? Clark fan talk is wild, Angie. Don't do me like that. I see your comments. Clark fan talk is crazy. Yeah, I just don't understand what Diggs' play is. If y'all think Trayvon Diggs is gonna go out there and mail it in and play bad, how's that help him? Micah got a bag, not him and Micah. He got paid before, but he's at an age where he could get paid again. Why would he go play bad to not to get a lesser bag? No. He can hate the front office all he want, but you're gonna get money. Now maybe he gonna go play good and get off the field. I'm like, yo, fuck Jerry Jones, and that might be true, but he's not gonna mess his bag up. No, I don't see that. Just don't see it. Don't make sense. $5 super chat. Mike is gone. Young dude is hungry. I can't wait. Who's going to step up? Let's go Cowboys. I can't wait to see who's gonna step up. Neither Julio chose. Thank you for that $5 super chat. I think some young dudes is hungry. I can't wait to see who steps up. Neither. I'm with you. I'm not even mad at you about this. I'm kind of tired of hearing about Micah. It's just so many tentacles tied into it. If this happened in February, we could have fully been done. But we're within a week, and so much shit is tied to him there. It's hard to have a Cowboys conversation without at least referencing Micah. This talk isn't about why he left or whining about that he left. It's just about talking about like who's going to replace his production. And we're talking about why his absence shouldn't make Trayvon Diggs play bad. This ain't rocket science. What's good, Swagger Legend? You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on. That's my point. I think Diggs will have a great year, knowing the writing is on the wall, and next year he probably will be gone. And we have his right, so hopefully we can go out there and trade Diggs, get a third, maybe even a second. I don't know if you can get a first. If Diggs has a great year, maybe you can go get a third or a second, but I don't think we're gonna keep him. But this year he locked in. He gonna play the entire year, and I hope he has a great year. I don't want him to play bad. Got another 199 super chat from Spook. Spot, can you save me? Spot, I can't even read. I need glasses. Diggs has to feed his family. He has to perform. He has to perform. He can hate the team and not like nobody. He could just be like, I ain't talking to nobody. I don't think that's going to be the case. But, we'll see. If Diggs comes off the field every drive and sits by himself, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think he's going to be on the sideline reading no book. You know what I'm saying? Can you say please, my dog Swagger? Put the chat on the screen. Why you talking to me like that? Be polite. Damn. Say please. Put the chat on the screen. Relax. No. Talk to me. I'll leave the chat right where it's at. Talk to me. Rome, a lot of fans. Shoot. A lot of fans never play sports. They don't understand. You don't have to like someone to play with them. That's a fact. That is a fact. Great point. You don't have to like someone to play with them. It's 53 alpha males on the team, or at least 40 something of them. Maybe everybody ain't alpha. You know what I mean? Rebel Angie, spicy in the chat. It's very spicy in the chat. Very, very spicy in the chat today. Everybody just people yelling at me. Put the chat on the screen, bitch, nigga. Damn. I got y'all. Y'all don't want to see all of me. Y'all want to see this full screen ISO? No? Put the chat on the screen. Damn. Mike Brown, Rome checking in from the 5-4. What's good with you, man? Carter 2 cents, my dog, $5 super chat. Y'all acting like a dude. That got dumped by his girl, hoping she come back. Shaking my head, Micah gone. That's a fact. You can stand outside with your boom box and come back to me playing love songs. She already got a new husband. That is a fact, my 2 cents, or Carter 2 cents. He has moved on. Swag, I'm just talking trash, bro. It ain't that deep. You know it ain't that deep. I gotta entertain y'all, bro. I gotta entertain y'all. I ain't take it like that. Damn, Don Tripp want to yell at me. See, Don Tripp, don't get timed out. Talk to me. I ain't timed nobody out in a minute. Don't get timed out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now you want to put curse words. I got it. Y'all gotta do it. I got it. Let me go on and put you in timeout for you know what I'm saying? Now you timed out because you want to talk spicy. That's probably a child. See, that be the they don't know how to cartel joke. So it's probably like somebody that's in here like an Eagles fan. Um, so they see me going back and forth with Swagger, and then they want to come in here and try and be funny. I got him. See, that's how I troll think. I got him. I'm gonna put bitch at the end. That'll piss him off. Come on, man. All you did was earn yourself a spot at the kitty table. Now you can't type for 24 hours. You come back in here talking crazy, I'll just block you completely from the channel. It ain't even that deep. This ain't Twitter. Twitter, you can come on there and talk crazy. On here, I can shadow ban you. You'll come in here, type in your comments, and you will think that they're posting and no one will see them. Let me make that clear to anybody that want to talk crazy to me. This is not Twitter. I will shadow ban your ass and you will be talking to yourself. Your comments will show up in the chat and no one will see them. Yes, I've shadow banned a couple people. And I haven't lost no sleep. It still be 400 people, like be 430, it'll be 429. I won't give a damn. So trust and believe. You can talk crazy all you want to. You're just gonna earn yourself blocked. Then you got to go sign into your other Gmail to get your point across. And then you're like, I got them. I got 17 Gmails. I'll keep coming back. Well, you're gonna be creating Gmails. Angie, Rome politely timed him out, didn't even get spicy. Yeah, I mean, it's Sunday afternoon. I'm about to go get on the grill, have some whiskey. I'm not about to argue with nobody. Speaking of Twitter, Rome, you still didn't unblock me. My fault. I got you. I keep forgetting. You've been saying that, Mr. Slug. I got you. I got you. I forgot. I did. I did. I like this comment though. I'm trying to go back, make sure I ain't missed no super chat. Oh no, I didn't. All right, cool. Um, Henry Williams. Shout out to Henry Williams. Appreciate you. As a diehard Cowboys fan, I'm finally impressed with the moves we're making. Hell nah, would not trade Diggs. I'm pretty sure you Cowboys are finally making chess, not checkers moves. I just want Jerry to stop moving with so much emotion. You was emotional. You traded away Micah. Let the emotion, like, you know what I'm saying? Jerry used to say this shit, don't let your money get mad. Well, you're letting your money get mad. And you're going to trick yourself out your bag. Start moving concise and smart. Stop letting your money get upset. When is Kalen Carson? I don't even know. Kalen Carson might be healthy. I'm not. Does it mean that I don't care? Because I don't care. They've been calling me Clark. I am Clark fan talk. And you know what? I'm cool with y'all calling me Kenny Clark. I don't care. You know why? Because I expect him to ball. But if y'all make me a deal, if Kenny Clark go out there and play trash, don't call me that, man. He better earn it. But if he playing good, y'all call me Clark fan talk all y'all want to. If he out there stopping the run, at least helping stop the run. That's all I want. If Kenny Clark is helping to stop the run, y'all can call me Kenny Clark all y'all want to. Hey, listen, whatever make your day. Whatever make your day. King Reno coming in here acting like a dweeb. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with him. Just out of nowhere trying to be spicy. This is where you laugh at Rome finna stop the run. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. Rome finna start the run. We got Rome Clark talk. Rome Clark chat out new. Yo, I see the jokes in the chat. I see y'all. That's why I'm going back up to see who I'm putting my eyes on who's talking shit and calling me Kenny Clark. Rome Clark, I see you, Mr. I'm gonna leave you blocked, Mr. Slugger Booger, talking trash. Oh Lord. I ain't missing nothing. All right, I'm caught back up. Oh, don't do that. I don't wish injury on nobody. Don't do that, bro. Hey, I don't know you, Mr. Newhouse. We don't do that. We don't do that. I know we mad that, Jerry traded Micah. We don't wish injury on nobody. Because I've been on the other end of that shit. Dak breaking his ankle, Trayvon Diggs tearing his ACL, Sam tearing his ACL. That shit gut punches and rips the nah. We don't do that, bro. Don't put down my chat no more. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but if I see you doing that, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. Because I don't wish injuries on nobody. I don't care how much y'all hate Micah Parsons. Take that shit to someone else's channel. I can't, because it's whack. I hate injuries in sports. It's bad karma. I don't like that. I don't. And I can't tell you what to do. You grown, but like I don't want to see it in my stream because it's whack. Y'all can hate Mike all y'all want to. We need to figure out how to play him and beat him when we play him. Because he the ops now. But I don't need to wish injury on him, man. Nah. And I know you might have been just joking, dog. So I ain't trying to tell you what to do. Like I said, you grown or maybe you're not. But nah, we ain't gonna do that. Oh, he talking. Oh, no, we're not gonna do that. Now, Clark wearing 95 though. Clark not even wearing 96. So no, I ain't buying no jersey. Clark wearing 95, I think. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go to my little bookmarks on the joint. I can get y'all in here. Hold on. Hold on. I get y'all. Y'all got jokes on the brother. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Yeah. See? Clark wearing 95. He not even wearing 96. And we stopped the run. It's win-win. That's all I need. And just see who's going to step up. I will tell you this, though. If there's a dope pass rusher in this year's draft and we don't get pass rush from Ezeraku and Sam, we got the ammo to go get one. With 2 firsts, if there's a dope pass rusher that can get to 8, 9, we can trade up. We can package our first and another first, right? If we don't have success and we picking in the teens and the Packers is picking in the low 20s, we could take 2 firsts, bounce up, and get our edge rusher. If it comes to that, at least we got ammo to do some things. Let's hope that we don't need it. Let's hope that we don't need the ammo. I do want to talk about this, though. Perrion Winfrey apparently got hurt. I don't know what the status of that is. Anybody know the status of that? Anybody know the status of Winfrey? $5 super chat from Cowboys fangirl. Can't cry over spilled milk. Micah gone. Wish him the best, just not against us. Hey, I'm with you. Yeah, let's not attack each other. I'm not. Hey, look, and thank you for that super chat, Cowboys fangirl. I'm not attacking the Newhouse fam. I'm not. I just wanted to state my claim as how I feel. I'm not I don't even feel like attacking nobody, King Reno. So it ain't even like that. I ain't got no problem with the Newhouse fam at all. I just was saying I don't think we should put that karma out there. That's all. Back tightness, I'm cool with that. Oh, see, I just bad timing. He got that Micah back injury. That's bad timing. I'm sorry. Nah, I just wanted to say that I ain't with that. I ain't got no problem with nobody, yo. I ain't got no problem with nobody. We ain't gotta attack each other. Let people attack me. I'm on the stage. Attack me. Don't attack nobody in the stream. Angie, I get your super chat. My fault. 199 super chat from one and only. Keeping it real. 247. Shut down Barkley. Force Hurts to beat us. It's a W. That's their strength. Shut down that running game. Keep Hurts from running the ball. Angie, I'm going back up right now. My fault. Angie, I shouldn't even read this. Angie the Rebel Chick, 199 super chat. Kenny's fan talk. Cartel gang. I shouldn't even read that. But I'm gonna let you rock. Talking your shit. But back issue is that sounds crazy. Nope, I'm not even gonna go with it. I almost paused myself. Him having back tightness at practice. Yeah, that sounds better. It's better than I thought he might have messed up his knee or something. So get him healthy. You know what I'm saying? I know he's not the starting defensive tackle, but I think Trayvon Winfrey can have a good year in rotation. So get my man healthy and let's roll. Chill, Cowboys. Chill. Make Hurts squirts is nasty work. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, if Trayvon Winfrey was our starting DT, I would be nervous. The fact that he's probably 5th in the rotation, we already paused. Forget y'all. Forget y'all. Forget y'all, man. I wasn't even supposed to go this long. I said I'm going to jump in there and talk for like 30 minutes, and I'm going to go back to grilling. And y'all done got me talking. I'm going to do another 4 minutes. I'm going to go an hour, and then I'm going back to get on the grill. I got some steaks marinating, some skirt steak, no ribeye. I got some chicken wings. I got some lamb. I was in Sam's going crazy. I got some lamb chops and some turkey sausages and turkey burgers. About to do me some meal prep grilling for the week. I ain't got to do nothing else this week. No more cooking. I'm gonna be good all the way to the Eagles game. That is the plan. $5 super chat from Juan Cooper. I'm not conceding that our sack number go down. We got pass rush, y'all. I ain't conceding yet neither. I want to see them boys get busy. I ain't conceding nothing yet. Rome hungry. You know, I got to stay. I got to keep my D tackle figure, King of Troll. Excuse me. I ain't become the D tackle for the Cowboys on accident. It's because I be eating. Rome extra hungry. Forget y'all. Hell yeah, I'm hungry. And y'all ain't gonna make me feel bad about it. This just turned into a roast. Send you some food. I got you. I got you, Brandy. This did turn into a roast. I don't know how I ended up getting clowned today. I was minding my damn business, trying to give y'all some Cowboys content. Talk about DaRon Bland getting his bag. I was in good spirits, and then y'all the spotlight got turned on me. Goddamn ring light. Let me turn my light. It got brighter. I can't move this joint. I wanted to break. How y'all turn the spotlight on me? What I do? What I do? Rome finna be 350. Damn! I ain't 350. I'm close though. I'm close. I am 6'2" though, so my weight is a little bit distributed a little differently. But I'm close. I ain't 350 now. I ain't who is it? I ain't Jordan Davis. You know what I'm saying? But I'm close though. Right under 3. I'm right there though. I ain't gonna tell y'all the number. Y'all ain't gonna clown me. But I'm right there. Rome spending like he got DT money. I hate y'all. Thank you for that $1.99 super chat, Angie. Chill. I got 2 girls. I got a wife. I got a, you know what I'm saying? This is meal prep. If you grill right, I don't know why I'm explaining myself to y'all. Anyway, if you put your food out there right, you good for the week. Damn, Ron, maybe you better than mine. Don't do that. I'm getting killed today. Damn. Damn. I got catfish and shrimp in the deep freezer or in the deep fryer, lobster on the grill. Okay. See, DJ Sand out there eating good as shit. Damn. Lobster on the grill? My fat ass want parts. Ron, we need you in the D line. Hey, that's what Law was saying yesterday. Law and Boston them see me. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can show y'all how. Pause. Let me see if I can show y'all how big I am before I jump off the stream. This is the best way to show y'all how big I am because it's hard for y'all to probably like quantify or like understand. Let me see if I can find it. This is the best way for y'all to see how big I am. Is it in here? Hold on, let me see if I can find this picture. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna show y'all this. Damn, what I say? That was pause. Oh, how big I am. Yeah. Yeah, that was gay. I'm sorry. I apologize. I take it back. No discipline. I ain't trying to offend nobody by saying that was gay. But yeah, that was wild. I apologize for my commentary. Now, this is the best way to show y'all. That's me in the back. So, this is an old picture from 2023. You see DMV on the left. You know what I'm saying? You see Aisha in the front. You see Skywalker still right over there. Right? Who else was there? Boss in the back. You see Boss Cowboy, my dog Pastor Carl back there. You know what I'm saying? You see Jay Tuck over to the right, my dog Mike Tag over to the far right. Right? And then you see me in the back. So that's the best way to show y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's me in the back. Hey, E2 Blue, shout out to E2 Blue, my dog. What's good with you? Mine and the gunner, this ain't OnlyFans. It's not. It's not OnlyFans. That is correct. This is football talk. Get y'all minds back on track. It's hiding your body. Well, I'm just talking about my height. I ain't exactly skinny back there. You can tell by my face that I ain't skinny back there. That helps with the height, so y'all can understand. Undersized DT. Yeah, you're right. I'll take that. I don't want to be a full size DT. Oh snap! How tall are you? I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2". You know what I mean? Yep. I am 6'2". Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, no, I can't find it. I was looking for something else. I'll share y'all another time, but it's all good. All right. I appreciate y'all coming from Omega Psi Phi DT Rome Clark. Don't do me like that, Brandy. Y'all need me at One Tech. Y'all got Kenny Clark. Y'all got somebody that look like me at One Tech. That's close enough. But I'm gonna slide up out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Jumped in for a little bit. Just wanted to chop it up, talk about DaRon Bland. We talked about some other things. It's a busy week coming up, man. It's game week. We got the Eagles. It's time to lock in and start talking about how we can win this game and shock the world since nobody thinks we should show up. Right? But I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me for an hour. I'll see y'all soon.